All right, let's dive in. Today we're going to be looking at Cristiano Ronaldo,
CR7.
CR7 exactly.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, using this podcast episode as our source material.
Really gonna unpack it all.
And I think even if you think you know Ronaldo, this goes way deeper than just goals and trophies.
Oh, absolutely. This is about his evolution,
Yeah.
mindset, the training, like how he stayed at the top for so long.
Right, how do you do that for like 2 decades?
Exactly. It's fascinating stuff.
So, to rewind all the way back,
Back to the beginning.
Ronaldo was born in Funchal.
Funchal.
Yeah, Madeira, Portugal.
Beautiful island.
It is beautiful. I've heard good things.
Yeah. But his family, they didn't have much,
Like his dad was a kit man for a local club.
Yeah, humble beginnings, really.
Which makes it even crazier that he becomes like...
One of the most recognizable people on the planet.
Right, like globally.
It's insane.
And it all started, though, with just a love of football.
That passion from day one.
Yeah. And I mean, that led to a huge decision, right?
Oh, yeah.
At 12 years old, he leaves his family,
12 years old.
joins the Sporting CP Academy in Lisbon.
Can you imagine?
That's tough.
I mean, leaving home like that as a kid,
To chase this dream.
you got to have some serious drive,
Yeah.
And that move, it really set everything in motion.
Yeah. So at 17, he makes his debut for the senior team at Sporting.
The big leagues.
Yeah. And then just a year later,
Things change.
a friendly match against Manchester United.
Changes his life.
Sir Alex Ferguson sees him play and he's like,
That's my guy.
done deal, signs him.
First Portuguese player to join Manchester United.
Like that one game.
Talk about a turning point.
That's wild.
It really is.
And it wasn't just luck, right?
Oh, no. He put in the work.
Yeah, at Manchester United, I mean, he wins his first Ballon d'Or in 2008.
Remind the folks at home what that is.
So the Ballon d'Or is basically like
The best player in the world.
yeah, like the Oscars for football.
Exactly.
And for him to win that, I mean,
Years of pushing himself.
to get to that point.
Yeah, it's huge.
And then he wins 3 Premier League titles,
Wow.
a Champions League trophy.
Dominating.
And it's during this time, I think, where he starts to like,
Redefine what's even possible on the field.
yeah, because it's not just winning.
It's how he's winning.
It's like the
He's
speed,
dribbling.
those free kicks.
Oh, those free kicks.
It's like a defying physics.
Nobody could touch them.
And everyone's just glued to the TV watching him.
It's captivating.
So how does he get to that level, though?
Well, we got to talk about the training.
Yeah, like even back then, he's known for this crazy dedication.
Like almost superhuman work ethic.
So it's not just training hard, it's...
Training smart.
What do you mean?
He used this technique called periodization, right?
Okay.
Cycling through high intensity, moderate intensity, rest.
To prevent burnout.
Yeah, maximize performance.
So he was already thinking long term, even as a young player.
It seems like that drive was always there,
To be the
Well,
best.
But maybe those specific methods, they developed over time.
That's interesting.
Yeah, always evolving.
And speaking of evolution, another huge move happens in 2009.
Massive move.
The transfer to Real Madrid.
Record-breaking deal.
Headlines everywhere.
And rightfully so. This is
This is history.
history in the making. It shows how valuable he'd become.
Not just as a player, but like...
A global brand.
yeah.
CR7.
And at Real Madrid, I mean,
His legacy is cemented.
this is where he becomes like...
One of the all-time greats.
yeah.
9 seasons,
9 seasons.
450 goals in 438 games.
That's insane.
It's almost unbelievable.
And then on top of that, 4 Champions League titles.
Including 3 in a row,
3 in a row.
which no team had ever done before.
That's unheard of.
Unheard of.
And it's not just like the number of goals.
It's the types of goals.
yeah, headers.
Those strikes from outside the box.
Oh, he was constantly innovating.
Finding new ways to score.
Yeah.
And that's what's so fascinating about his journey. It's not just a straight line to the top.
Yeah.
It's this constant reinvention
Pushing the boundaries.
of what people thought was possible.
So all this is happening. The trophies, the records.
But he's also becoming this global phenomenon.
Yeah, like his style, his charisma.
The confidence.
Everyone's drawn to him.
It's a magnet for fans.
And that's where his business savvy kicks in too.
Oh, yeah. He sees the opportunity.
Yeah.
Builds this
The
empire.
clothing line, the fragrances,
Hotels.
CR7,
It becomes synonymous with success.
aspiration. Yeah.
He wasn't content with just being a great footballer,
Right.
He wanted to build something bigger.
Something that would last.
Exactly. Transcend the sport.
But it makes you wonder, like, how did he juggle all that?
It's a lot.
The training, the matches, the businesses, the media.
How do you maintain that focus?
Yeah. across all those areas.
That's something we need to dig into deeper.
Yeah, like what were those key factors that drove him?
Well, let's explore that further.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go. Okay, so we've seen Ronaldo's career, really take off.
Manchester United, Real Madrid.
But it wasn't just natural talent, right?
No way.
This guy had this insane work ethic.
Like, I've heard those stories.
Yeah.
Training on holidays, constantly pushing himself.
It's like he was obsessed with being the best.
And that's what's so interesting, I think.
It's inspiring, even
It's like, how do you maintain that drive
that commitment.
for so long?
It's more than just physical, too.
You're talking about the mental game.
The mindset, yeah.
Like, did he always have that, or did it develop?
It's tough to say, but it seems like that inner drive,
That belief in himself.
it was always there.
But he was also strategic about it.
Oh, absolutely.
How so?
Well, look at his training. We talked about periodization.
Yeah.
But he also did yoga, Pilates, swimming,
For flexibility, balance.
core strength, all of it.
So he's thinking about everything
Always looking for an edge.
to stay ahead.
Yeah, and constantly innovating, adapting his methods.
And not just the physical stuff.
Right.
Diet, sleep, recovery.
The whole package.
Like treating his body like a machine.
A high-performance machine.
Yeah.
And that same approach, you see it in his businesses, too.
Right, the clothing line, the fragrances.
Hotels.
He's not messing around.
Same intensity, same focus.
It's not just about being a great footballer.
It's building a brand.
The legacy.
And what's amazing is he never got complacent.
Even with all the success.
Never stopped pushing.
Always hungry for more.
That's the growth mindset.
Yeah, always learning, always
No
improving.
matter what level you're at,
It's easy to get comfortable, but he never did.
always looking for the next challenge.
Which brings us to another interesting point.
What's that?
His ability to adapt, to reinvent himself.
Oh, yeah, throughout his career.
Like how?
Well, in Manchester United, he's this explosive winger.
Speed, trickery.
Right, but as he gets older, he has to change.
Can't rely on that forever.
So in Real Madrid, he becomes more of a complete forward,
Scoring from anywhere,
and later on, even more of a target man.
using his strength, positioning.
Aerial ability,
It's crazy how he stayed relevant for so long.
adaptability, willingness to change.
That's key.
And it's a lesson for all of us, really.
The world is always changing.
You gotta adapt to stay ahead.
Learn new skills. Get uncomfortable.
Ronaldo shows it's possible.
You got to have that mindset.
Continuous learning,
So we've talked about the drive, the discipline,
the adaptability.
but there's something else too.
What's that?
Passion. You can just see it.
Oh, yeah.
The way he trains, the way he celebrates.
How he connects with fans.
Like football isn't just a job for him.
It's his life.
It fuels everything he does.
The dedication, the work ethic,
The willingness to push through anything.
and it keeps him motivated
Year after year,
for decades.
it's like he turned his passion into a superpower.
And that's so important for everyone,
Yeah.
when you love what you do.
It doesn't feel like work. It gives you energy.
Drives you forward. So we've seen the mindset, the dedication, the adaptability,
The passion.
all these things that contribute to his success.
But there's one more piece.
What's that?
His team, his support system.
Oh, yeah, can't forget about them.
No one achieves greatness alone.
And Ronaldo is no exception.
It takes a village, right?
Whole team of experts,
To support someone at that level.
keeping him at his peak.
Like a well-oiled machine.
Exactly.
You've got the coaches,
Refining his technique.
the tactical strategies,
Then you got the fitness trainers,
designing those workouts,
making sure he's in top shape,
and the nutritionists,
planning his meals.
right, getting the right fuel,
And can't forget the physios,
keeping him healthy.
recovering from injuries.
It really is a team effort.
And it shows no matter what you do,
You need a good support system.
people who believe in you
Challenge you.
help you reach your potential.
Makes you think, who are those people for you?
Yeah, who are your mentors?
Your coaches, your cheerleaders,
The people who push you to be better
the ones who are there when you stumble.
and celebrate your victories.
So, we've talked about a lot of things.
Mindset, training, adaptability,
Passion, support system.
all crucial elements.
But I think there's one more thing.
What's that?
Luck.
Luck.
Now, I know luck favors the prepared,
And Ronaldo is definitely prepared.
but you can't deny it.
Sometimes it's about being in the right place at the right time.
Like that match against Manchester United.
Sir Alex Ferguson just happened to be there.
Right, if that doesn't happen.
Who knows?
Or the timing of the Real Madrid transfer.
When they were building that super team.
It's like the stars aligned.
It's a reminder that some things are out of our control.
But that doesn't mean we just sit back and wait.
No, you got to create your own opportunities
Be ready for those moments.
when they come knocking.
So, going back to what we talked about earlier,
What makes Ronaldo's story resonate?
why is he so captivating?
I think it's that universal desire
To overcome obstacles.
to achieve greatness.
To become the best version of yourself.
The classic underdog story.
Humble beginnings, tons of challenges.
But he rises to the top.
Through hard work, determination.
And a little bit of luck.
Then he becomes more than just a footballer.
An icon, a global brand.
An inspiration.
His story shows us anything is possible.
If you're willing to put in the effort.
Push your limits, never give up,
It's about believing in yourself.
even when others doubt you.
Embracing the challenge.
Using them to grow
Finding your team.
and celebrating the wins together.
But also remembering
Our choices, our actions.
they shape our success.
Absolutely.
So, as we wrap up this deep dive,
Into Ronaldo's incredible journey.
we want to leave you with this.
What are you going to do today?
To unleash your potential.
What steps will you take?
To pursue your passions.
Overcome your obstacles.
Create the life you want.
Remember, it starts with a single step.
And who knows?
Maybe one day, your story,
Will inspire others.
just like Ronaldo has inspired us.
Thanks for joining us.
See you next time.